Hey, what's up everyone, Time Gaming here. Welcome back on the Division 2 weekly vendor reset. Well guys, the maintenance is just over, so let's just start the vendor reset and get rid of these vendors real quick. So first we have here is the Swap Chain SMG with perfect unwavering talent. We have 9.5 of magazine size, 30% of crit chance, and 9.4% of SMG damage. Pretty mid-range, I would say, and definitely give it a try on this SMG if you don't have one. It's a pretty fun SMG to use. All right, next we have MP5 and SMG with Reformation talent. We have 22% of optimal range, 11.5 crit chance, and 8.6 of SMG damage. Then we have AUG 3 CQC assault rifle with eyeless talent. We have damage to target out of cover 6%, and we have 20% of health damage and 8.8% of assault rifle damage. Then we have X45 pistol with steady-handed talent, 8.3% of reload speed, 10.4 pistol damage. Then we have Ultimate backpack with opportunistic talent. We have 7.7 status effect and 18.8% of repair skill. Then we have Providence chest piece with efficient talent. We have 6% of weapon handling, 9.4 crit damage, and 13.8 weapon damage. I can see a lot of people might be interested on this one, especially in terms of PvP maybe, because we have efficient talent here, And next we have offensive system mod, which is 4.7% of crit chance. Then we have a drone mod, which is 8.3 scan range, a turret mod, which is 6.1 duration, and then we have a sticker launcher mod, which is 6.5% damage. Alrighty guys, we're the clans vendors. Let's take a look. We got a safety distant SMG. Whenever I see this logo, I feel like it's the apartment, but then it's a Dark Zone exclusive. So we have perfect outsider on this one, and we have a pretty good stats, I would say. Damage to target out of cover is already there. We have crit chance 17.5. We have 12.5% of SMG damage. Yeah, it's pretty solid SMG. If you haven't tried it out, you can use it. I actually have a build video on my channel. You can check it out. It's a pretty fun SMG. It just literally beams with that accuracy and optimal range, so yeah, give it a go. All right, next we have Striker gloves with 11.1 weapon damage, 8.2% of headshot damage. Then we have True Patriot backpack with 140,000, 484 armor, 10.4% of skill haste. We have Rigor chest piece with 8% of skill damage, a lightweight M4 rifle with boomerang talent. We have maxed out damage to armor. We have 13% of crit damage and 11.4 rifle damage. Pretty decent stats, I would say. Then we have Police T821 SMG with the Reformation talent, 7.5% health damage. We have 16% crit chance and 13.1 SMG damage. Ultimate backpack with concussion talent. We have 8.6 status effect and 4,434 is the armor region. Then we have Petrov defense holster with 11.7 weapon damage, 7.7 headshot damage, and 17% repair skill. We have Fall assault rifle with preservation talent. We have 9% reload speed, 15.5 health damage, and 11.3% of assault rifle damage. We have Orioldi Holdings gloves with maxed out weapon damage here with 10.5 skill haste and 7.5 status effect. A Fenris chest piece with unbreakable talent. We have 7.3 headshot damage, 10.4 skill haste, and 11.5 weapon damage. Then we have a utility protocol mod, which is 10.6 skill haste, Hive mod, which is 8% of health, and we have a defensive system mod, which is 17.7 incoming repairs. Could be handy. Then we have Firefly mod, which is 6.4% of skill haste. So yeah. Alrighty guys, we're at the theater's element, so let's take a look. We got the Artistis tool rifle with perfect rifleman talent. We have 9% of magazine size, 13% crit damage, and 10% of rifle damage. If you haven't tried this rifle, I would suggest you to do so. Add a bunch of weapon handling on your build, and this should actually be very good. Then we have ACS-12 shotgun with vindictive talent, 8% of crit damage, 8% of damage to armor, 11% of shotgun damage. We have LVOAC rifle, maxed out rifle damage there, 10% of crit damage and 5.5 health damage, and rifleman talent. I can easily see this one to use. Both of these rifles can be used on that weapon handling build. I actually have one on channel, you can check it out. Change the health damage to target out of cover, and rifleman is a nice talent, I would say. Then we have 511 tactical gloves with 152,000, 743 armor, 15,674 health, and 6.3 explosive resistance. We have ultimate knee pads with 4.7 crit chance, 7.5 explosive resistance, a defensive system mending mod, which is 15,517 armor on kill. Then we have seeker mine mod, which is +1 cluster mine, shield mod, which is 4.1 shield health, a firefly mod, which is 8% speed, a decoy mod, which is 5.5% duration. Alrighty guys, we're at the campus settlement, so let's take a look. We got a new reliable LMG. Okay, we have 13.7% of swap speed, 8% damage to target out of cover, and 10.1 LMG damage, and it comes with perfect optimist talent. So if you still don't own one, definitely buy this. It requires a lot to optimize, to be honest, but you can change the swap speed to damage to armor, and it's pretty good LMG. It's a very, very good LMG. It's actually one of my favorite LMG. Then we have Surplus SVD with the Vindictive Talent, 7.5 health damage, 94% headshot damage, 11.3 marksman rifle damage. The M249B LMG with Unhinged Talent, we have 3.8% rate of fire, 9% damage to target out of cover, and 10.3 LMG damage. A Wyvern Red Mask with 6.9 skill damage and 6.8 explosive resistance. Fenris Holster with 10% weapon damage, 7.7 explosive resistance, 8.7 hazard protection. The Utility System mod, which is 10.1 skill haste. Chem Launcher mod, which is 4.2 duration. Hive mod, which is +4 sting charges. Pulse mod, which is 4.9 skill haste. And Trap mod, which is 4.1% of duration. Alright guys, we're in DZ East vendor, so let's take a look. We got a Commando marksman rifle with perfectly naked talent with 7% of magazine size, 92% headshot damage, and 13.1 marksman rifle damage. A SOCOM MK20 SSR marksman rifle with reformation talent. We have 3.6% of rate of fire, 90% headshot damage, and 10.4 marksman rifle damage. The military L86 LMG with Vindictive Talent, 9% of headshot damage, 8% damage to target out of cover, 11% of LMG damage. Ongoing Directive Mask with 11.4 weapon damage, 9.9 critical hit damage. Then we have Hunter Fury Holster with 11.3 weapon damage, 6.2 repair skill. Empress International Mask with 9.7 crit damage, 8.5% of status effect. Then we have Golden Gear Holster with actually this is no, I thought it was going to be good because I thought the health was armor regen, but yeah, I mean, it's not that great. Next we have the Utility System mod, which is 9.9 skill haste. Chem Launcher mod, which is 5.8% of radius. Hive mod, which is 7.7 health damage. I mean, sorry, not damage, just health. Pulse mod, which is 6.2% of cone size. And finally, we have a Trap mod, which is 5.9 duration. Alrighty guys, we're here at DZ South vendor, so let's take a look. We got an Orbit. Okay, that's a Dark Zone exclusive weapon right there. So we have perfect finisher talent, 9% of headshot damage, 11.3 pistol damage. I don't see if anybody uses this finisher talent in a proper way, unless you're doing PvP and you kill somebody and then you swap to the pistol and then finish that person to get that additional damage. But it's a Dark Zone exclusive nonetheless, so if you want, you can get it. Next, we have MP5A2 SMG with the Ranger Talent, 9% of headshot damage, 16.5 crit chance, 11.9 SMG damage. A Honey Badger Assault Rifle with on MT Talent, 7.9 accuracy, 13.5 health damage, and 10.8% is the Assault Rifle damage. Then we have First Wave PF45 Pistol with Spike Talent, 12% swap speed, 11.2 pistol damage. Ongoing Directive Backpack with 10.6 weapon damage, 10.1 crit damage. Hardwire chest piece with 6.9 explosive resistance. Then we have Petrov's Backpack with Calculated Talent. We have 10.4% weapon damage, 4.4% crit chance, and 6.9 explosive resistance. A Petrov chest piece with Empathic Resolve Talent. 10.3 weapon damage, 15.7 repair skill, 7.9 explosive resistance. Then we have Offensive System mod, Protocol Critical mod, which is 4.4% of crit chance. A Hollow Point, which is Drone mod, which is 4.1% of damage. A Shield mod, which is I saw the SHD and I said shield. My god, the turret mod. So when the drone and turret came together all the time, I get confused between this, but it's 6% skill haste. And last we have a Sticky Launcher mod, which is 4.8% of blast radius. Alrighty guys, finally we have the final Dark Zone vendor, which is DZ West. Let's take a look. Well, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. This is Emperor's Guard right here. I mean, we have skill haste over here. It would be better to have crit damage, crit chance, or even armor regen, which again, I have all three of those variants. Well, then you can change the skill tier to armor. But for people who doesn't have a single one of these, come and buy it. That's all I can say. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, always change the skill tier to armor to get more regen, because the more armor you have, the more regen you'll get. So yeah. And then we have Super 90 Shotgun with Pummel Talent, or Pummel Talent, I don't know how you want to call that. At 9% of headshot damage, 9% of damage to armor, and 10.1 shotgun damage. Stockholm M1A Rifle with Rifle 1 Talent again, with 7% headshot damage, 12% of crit damage, and 10.2 rifle damage. Then we have Tip of the Spear Gloves with 10.8% weapon damage, 8.5 status effect. Then we have Hunter Fury Knee Pads with 10.3 weapon damage, 802 is the health. Then we have Ultimate Gloves with 6.8 skill damage, 4020 armor regen. Orioldi Knee Pads with 10.5 weapon damage, 4.4 crit chance, 8.5 status effect. Defensive Protocol Resilience mod, 8.6 ensnare resistance. Seeker Mind mod, which is 4.7 skill haste. Shield mod, which is 4% damage bonus per enemy. Firefly mod, which is 5.7 skill haste. And Decoy mod, which is 6% of health. So that's it for DZ West. Let's go to New York. Alrighty guys, we're here at New York Haven Settlement. Let's take a look what Roybin has got for us. We have converted SMG 9 A2 SMG with outsider talent, maxed out crit damage, 11.5% SMG damage, crit chance with 8.4% SMG damage. Then we have Negev LMG with close and personal talent with 3.7% rate of fire, 9% of damage to target out of cover, and 11.7 LMG damage. A tactical SASG 12K shotgun with steady-handed talent, 19.5 optimal range, 9% of damage to armor, 8.2 shotgun damage. Then we have first wave PF45 pistol with salvage talent, 11.5 magazine size, and 7.7% of pistol damage. Then we have Badger Tough backpack with versatile talent. We have 18.1% of repair skill, 7.8 status effect, 103,209 armor. A Murakami gloves with 9.1 skill damage, crit damage, 7% of weapon handling. Why am I saying everything wrong? Then we have Gilligard holster with 117,645 armor, 15,342 health, and 10% of crit damage. Then we have utility system mod, which is 15.6 repair skill, a defensive protocol stamina mod, which is 8.3 disorient resistance, a drone mod, which is 7.9 scan range, a chem launcher mod, which is 4.3% of duration, and last we have a sticker launcher mod, which is 6.4% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're finally at the final vendor, so let's take a look. We got CMPX. All right, we have status talent, 7% of magazine size, 18.5 crit chance, and 11% of SMG damage. Actually, it's not bad if you're making an ongoing directive build or something like that, which I already made and used the status talent on the SIG MPX. So yeah, if you want that, definitely get it. Change the magazine size to damage to target out of cover, and you're going to hit very hard with this. Next, we have a hunting M44 marksman rifle with steady-handed talent. We have 5% of damage to armor, 91% headshot damage, and 10.6 marksman rifle damage. If you have custom M8 70 shotgun with spike talent, we have 19.5 optimal range, 9% damage to armor, 8.3 shotgun damage. Then we have M1911 pistol with perpetuation talent, 7.9 accuracy, 10.4 pistol damage. Then we have Overlord Ornaments backpack with combined arms talent. We have 11.2 weapon damage, 8.6% of hazard protection, and 10.1% of critical hit damage. Then we have Wybinwear knee pads with 7.4 skill damage and 10.2 skill haste. Pretty good for new players trying to make a skill build. Then we have Gilligard gloves. Mask. What's going on? With 120,208 armor, 7.1 explosive resistance, 15,518 health. Then we have utility system mod, which is 10.2 skill haste, the utility protocol mod, which is 15.8 repair skill, drone mod, which is 6.5% deflect duration. Then we have a chem launcher mod, which is 5.8% heal, and finally we have a decoy mod, which is 6% duration. Whew, finally. So yeah, I mean, the vendors are pretty decent. I won't say bad because the Emperor's Guard is on sale. Plus we have the Orbit as well, so 2 Direction exclusive items, plus some decent stats always there for new players or returning players if you're trying to just make a build out of anything. So yeah, that's basically the vendor. Just buy the things that you need, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.